The original project, which was be to restore the Basilica, was going to cost $15 million. And suddenly that restoration has ballooned to $100 million. Now, you can say in Quebec, that's almost not surprising. But this is the Notre-Dame Basilica. It's not a government project. So, yeah, the numbers were quite staggering. Now, when I brought this up last week, and Mathieu, you should hear this. I had a caller. We weren't even talking about this. We had a caller call up and say, the press got it wrong. I don't know if the story was in the Journal, wherever it was. It's not like it went from 15 million to 100 million. There's much more involved. The original 15 million was basically part of the outside, right? To restore it there. Here's what he said.
The 150 million or whatever the numbers are.
15 million originally.
An exterior job that was given to Notre-Dame Basilica. They have since uncovered that within Notre-Dame Basilica, there's a whole bunch of other problems that they need this additional money. It's not a job that went from one number to another number. It's just a whole host of other things. And by the way, Notre-Dame Basilica is the jewel of our crown in this province.
So I said to that caller, I said, how long have you been working at Notre-Dame Basilica that you know all this? Because he seemed to have a lot of information. But in essence, Mathieu, he's right.
He's right. I mean, the numbers that we had a couple of years ago were mainly focused on the outdoor part of the building. At this point, we knew that we'd have to do restoration inside. But since then, we noticed way more peeling on the painting and stuff, so we decided not to wait. Even though it's pretty expensive, we decided to start right away.
Well, this is really one of those, if you don't do it now, you're going to have to do it at some point, right? So You've already started restoration, might as well try to do the whole job.
Yeah.
How long? Now, I read this today. How long is this expected to take from beginning to end?
Okay. If you talk about the outdoor part, if we're lucky, at the beginning of next decade, it's going to be over.
Next decade?
Yeah, next decade, yeah.
Because I had read today somewhere this entire project could take up to 30 years to get done.
Yeah.
But you started this already beforehand.
Yeah, okay. Let's go back to 2020.
Okay.
So 30 years from that date.
Okay. And you had started restoration back then?
Yeah.
So
the front face.
Okay. With respect to this total cost and total restoration, you're doing something basically every week to try to raise money to do this. I asked you before, government money, there's no grant from the government here, right?
At this point, no.
So you have to raise this money through donations, through a variety of different things you're doing, and you're doing a variety of different things with respect to concerts and stuff.
And we finance it through regular activities. We have the Aura experience with Moment Factory at night. We have visits in the day. So if people wonder why we charge for people to visit, that's why.
Using the money for the restoration. What are some of the events you have going on? First of all, this Moment Factory thing you have going on, first, this is raising millions of dollars for you, is it not?
Yeah, it does.
Pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
And then...
among all the Moment Factory experience in the world so far, is the one that had the more visitors. We're close to 1.5 million now, since we started 10 years ago.
1.5 million visitors?
Just for Aura.
For the Moment Factory show?
Yeah.
What else do you have? What else are you doing?
We have visits during the day. People can enjoy the church itself. We have an activity called Take a Place at the Organ, where you sit at the organ and you listen to the organ, and the organist explains how works the instrument.
Oh, okay.
We have different type of stuff like that.
Do you get to play the organ? Can you pay more to play the organ?
No, you
cannot play the organ.
No, you can't play the organ.
I see.
I mean, unless you have a training as an organist, you cannot use it. Because you have to be like an octopus. You need both feet, both foot, your hands.
To be able to play it.
Yeah. Almost your forehead.
Okay. So unless you're, you can show that you're an experienced organ player.
Yeah.
You can just see it, you can watch it, but you can't play it.
You would just bother people.
Yeah. Which some people might pay to do anyway, which, you might want to you might want to reconsider. Yeah. What are you doing with the Beatles? I read something about the Beatles that
we did that last Saturday. It's a tribute to the Beatles.
Done a cappella.
With voices. It's a couple of singers.
Yeah.
No instruments, just voices.
How did that go?
Pretty well. We sold 120 tickets. It's in the chapel. It's smaller though.
And do you do something like that again? Do you measure it and say this was a good idea? Let's do it again.
We do. We have another concert next week. We have basically at least a concert every month.
Okay, and again, all this money goes towards the restoration project. Yeah. What do you want people to know? You heard that caller say it's the jewel in our crown, Notre-Dame Basilica. Can you, just in terms of history, this has been around now for more than 200 years. Can you
Not
give us
200 years yet.
not 200 yet?
No, it was finished 1829.
Okay. I lied. 197 years.
Yeah, but it was started 200 years ago, though, the project.
So how did it come about? How did this happen?
Okay. Have you ever been on the Place d'Armes?
Yes.
Okay. The old church was located at this part, on this part of the old Montreal, and the city was growing, and the church was too small, so they needed a bigger church. So the Sulpicians decided to build a big church, one of the biggest in North America. So they found an architect in New York City, a Protestant, by the way, for a Catholic church, which was a big story at this point. So James O'Donnell was the name of the architect. He decided to build a neo-Gothic church. So the project was accepted, and it started in 1824. Took 5 years. Was finished in 1829, which is pretty fast.
All things considered, yeah, especially then.
Compared to today?
Yeah.
I mean,
today it would take 5 years just to do the study before any work actually began. So
yeah,
things are going a little slower. So it's been there since 1829?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, people listening now are thinking, it's a magnificent church, obviously. We know so many big events have happened. I saw the picture today, trying to remember back, Céline getting married to René Angelil in that church, and so many other things have happened.
Brian Mulroney's funeral.
Yeah. Where Justin Trudeau basically was, if you will, discovered.
Yeah.
Delivering a eulogy to his father's, after he passed away.
Yeah.
So for people who are like, I'd like to be able to help. I know one thing we mentioned last week, you could actually buy a stone and somehow laser engrave your name or whatever.
You sponsor a stone.
You sponsor a stone, sorry.
Okay, and it's a digital signature, because we wouldn't be able to engrave every stone.
Sure.
So every time we would need a lift. That would be crazy.
That would be. But now, if you want to go, for people listening now, if you want to go online and help make a donation, how do you do that?
You go on the foundation, Notre-Dame Basilica Foundation website.
Okay.
You click on Sponsor a Stone, and you can do it. There are different kind of stones.
Okay, hold on. Do I just go Notre-Dame Basilica? What's the website?
Foundation.
Fondation or Foundation?
French or English. Fondation de la Basilique Notre-Dame in French.
Okay, too many letters.
Yeah.
Fondation de la Basilique Notre-Dame.
Yeah.
Okay. And beyond sponsoring a stone, what else can you do in terms of donating money? Just simply donate money, what else?
You can basically donate money without sponsoring a stone.
Okay. Can you pick something else to do, or that's it? Either make a straight donation or sponsor a stone.
At this point,
that's it. Okay.
The two things you can do. Yeah.
With respect to something coming up soon that people might want to go, what do you have coming up at the Basilica anytime soon?
We have a concert next week. We have other in August, and we still have Aura 3 nights, 3 times a night or 2 times a night. And if you haven't watched Enjoy Aura yet, you have to do that.
This is the Moment Factory show, which you can find online as well. Yeah. Okay. Listen, it's a massive project. I want to thank you for coming in. I wish you all the best. And hopefully for people out there now realizing, this is not one of those things the government's just going to write a check for, at least not yet. This is a way to get involved, make a donation, sponsor a stone, do whatever, go to a show, and try to, get that beautiful structure back to looking as good as it did 197 years ago.
Yeah. And don't forget, guys, it's the postal card of Montreal.
It is.
It's our landmark. If you Google Montreal, that's one of the first images you see.
Yeah, it's iconic. There's no question. Yeah. Mathieu, thank you so much for coming in.
Unmistakably Canadian.
It's the music that raised you.
The artists raising the bar.
Hi, this is Brian Adams.
Hey, my name's Brett Emmons. I'm from the Glorious Sons.
Hi, I'm Nelly Furtado.
Made in Canada. The station that champions Canadian music.
Loud, proud, and all yours.
No passports required. Just press play.
Tap into Made in Canada now on iHeartRadio.ca
or the free iHeartRadio app.